Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. Free Guy is a 2021 American science fiction action comedy film directed by Sean Levy, and the screenplay is produced by Matt Lieberman. Ryan Reynolds portrays a character known as Guy, a bank teller who discovers he is actually a non-playable character in an open-world video game and becomes the hero of the story, trying to save his friends from deletion by the video game's creator. Starring Jodie Comer, Joe Keery, Lori Howery, a guy I can't pronounce, sorry, and Takara Watini. Free Guy is the name of this film, and it's about video games. Everybody likes video games. I think the only people that don't like video games are the people that have never ever picked up a video game or a console in their life, or just somebody that hasn't really found games that fit their sort of play style. But this movie's about games, and that's all you really need to know. Let's get into the review though, shall we? Guy is a non-player character, or quote-unquote NPC, in a game known as Free City, an open-world video game developed by Tsunami Games, unaware that the world he lives in is simply a video game. He works as a bank teller alongside his best friend Buddy, who is the bank's security guard. In the real world, Millie Rusk, who plays Molotov Girl, tries to find evidence as being the rightful owner of the source code, stolen by the head developer Antoine Halevichik, while co-developer Walter Keys McKay works at Tsunami. In the game, Molotov Girl catches Guy's attention by singing his favorite song, and he begins to deviate from his programming, taking a pair of sunglasses from a player, robbing the bank. Guy sees Free City through the player's heads-up display, or HUD, as he tries to catch up with Molotov. Considering this movie had two A and B plots, and most other movies that make a lot more money and have a more expensive budget to work with struggle with such plots, I think it was well done here. I like the plot with Millie and Keys. I think it was well done, and it was done to superb effect. And then I like the other plot with Guy, figuring out that he is an actual video game character and he's not even a main character. And then, Keys and Millie try to save the other NPCs, not just Guy, because they realize that they're actually alive and they have like a consciousness. They have an AI, which I think again is well done. The movie deserves that tops, which is a lot to say considering most video game movies really suck. But this movie did exactly what it intended to do, and it did it well. Now, if I had to say anything critical about the film, it would be the movie's villain. Now, I don't think Takari Watani is a bad actor. I just think he was given a really poor role that was poorly written, as Antoine isn't really a great character. And I know he's supposed to be a villain, and that's the whole thing about it, but he's a generic villain with no character development at all. He just feels like your bootleg villain. Antoine is the ruthless, narcissistic CEO of Tsunami, who is bent on deleting Guy and the other NPCs to clear way for the game's sequel, Free City 2. And that's literally all he is. He's just this weird, nerdy guy that doesn't know what he's doing, just does random shit, and isn't really a greatly written villain. I've seen lots of villains who you love to hate, or you just hate because they're so evil. But you just hate this guy because he's so weird and dumb. It's not how you think when you think of a villain. In a villain, you want to love to hate them, or you just want to hate them for being so evil. This guy you hate because he's a dumbass. Take that as you will. Now, other than the shitty villain, I love this movie. That's literally all the negativity I have to throw at this film. Because the movie is so well written, It's one of the best video game movies I've seen next to Sonic the Hedgehog. I love this film. I think it's great, and I think it's one of Ryan Reynolds' best performances. I love the way Ryan Reynolds brings his unique brand of humor to characters to really bring them to life. I think the film handled all of its different plots and all of its different messages very well, and I highly encourage you to check this movie out. Even if you don't like Ryan Reynolds, the film is well written and it handles its stories quite well. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's review. Do take care and have a great night.